Every single day you leave the house, you are already missing one of the most useful tools you could possibly carry. It does not matter if you work in an office, on a job site, in the woods, or somewhere in between. A great everyday carry knife changes the way you interact with the world around you. Opening packages, cutting rope, preparing food on the go, slicing through zip ties, handling emergency situations. A quality EDC knife handles all of it without hesitation and without taking up meaningful space in your pocket. But here's where most people go wrong. They either carry a cheap knife that falls apart after 6 months, or they spend so much money chasing a premium blade that they are afraid to actually use it. Neither extreme makes any sense. The best EDC knife is the one you will actually carry every single day, use without hesitation, and trust completely when you need it most. In 2026, the EDC knife market has never been stronger. The options are sharper, tougher, more reliable, and more intelligently designed than at any point in history. We have gone through the entire market, tested specs against real-world demands, and put together the definitive list of the 10 finest everyday carry knives you can own right now. Number 10. Kershaw Cryo. Opening our countdown at number 10 is the Kershaw Cryo, and this little blade punches so far above its size and price that it consistently shocks people who pick one up for the first time. Kershaw developed the Cryo in partnership with custom knife designer Ken Onion, one of the most respected names in the knife design world, and the collaboration produced a folder that is equal parts ergonomic brilliance and mechanical reliability. The blade is 2.75 inches of 8CR13 MOV stainless steel, a Chinese stainless alloy that receives a lot of skepticism on paper, but Kershaw's proprietary heat treatment elevates it significantly beyond what the steel is capable of in less careful hands. The result is a blade that takes a clean, fine edge, holds it through moderate daily cutting tasks, and sharpens back up with minimal effort on a basic ceramic rod. The blade geometry is a modified drop point with a full flat grind, a shape and grind combination that is widely regarded as the most versatile for general EDC use because it handles slicing, food prep, box opening, and fine cutting tasks with equal capability. The steel is finished with a titanium carbide nitride coating, a hard, wear-resistant surface treatment that protects against rust, reduces friction during cutting, and gives the blade a dark, stealthy appearance that holds up well over time without flaking or chipping. The blade thickness at the spine is 3.4 millimeters, which gives the Cryo a solid, stable feeling when applying lateral pressure during cutting. It does not flex or feel uncertain in the hand during demanding cuts. The liner lock mechanism engages firmly and requires deliberate pressure to disengage, preventing accidental closure during cutting. A deep carry pocket clip is installed right side, tip up from the factory, though it is reversible for left-hand carry with basic tools. It is reliable, well-designed, and built to a standard that justifies daily carry without reservation. Number 9. Buck Knives 110 Folding Hunter. Introduced in 1964, the 110 essentially created the modern folding hunter category and has remained in continuous production for over 60 years, a run that speaks entirely for itself. This is not a nostalgic pick. The 110 earns its place on a 2026 EDC list purely on the strength of what it delivers as a cutting tool, and what it delivers is exceptional. The blade is 3.75 inches of 420HC stainless steel, processed through Buck's proprietary heat treatment. The same treatment that makes Buck's steel outperform generic 420HC by a significant margin in both hardness and edge retention. The clip-point blade profile gives you a fine, controllable tip for detailed cutting work alongside a long, sweeping belly that handles draw cuts, food prep, and general slicing tasks with impressive efficiency. The blade arrives from the factory with a hand-honed edge applied by Buck's production team. It is razor-sharp out of the box, shaving capable, and ready for immediate use without any preliminary sharpening required. The blade spine measures 3.7 millimeters thick, substantial enough for controlled prying and scraping tasks that most EDC users encounter regularly in daily life. The blade grind is a hollow grind, concave on each face, which produces a notably thin edge geometry that is highly efficient for slicing tasks, bites into material with minimal resistance, and is exceptionally easy to sharpen to a mirror-polished edge on a flat stone. The handle on the 110 is constructed from genuine brass bolsters and wood handle scales, genuine ebony or diamond wood, depending on the variant, creating a classic, elegant profile that is warm to the touch and comfortable during extended use. Number 8. CRKT Drifter, a knife that has become a staple recommendation for anyone looking for a genuinely capable, lightweight, and intelligently designed EDC folder at an entry-level price point. Columbia River Knife and Tool designed the Drifter with a straightforward objective: Create the most practical, reliable, and carry-friendly everyday knife possible without cutting corners on the details that actually matter for daily use. The blade is 2.875 inches of 8cr 14 MOV stainless steel with a satin finish. A steel that, in CRKT's hands, is heat-treated to deliver a clean, consistent edge that handles the full range of typical EDC cutting tasks without issue. The modified sheepfoot blade profile is a deliberate design choice for EDC applications. The flat edge and rounded tip provide a safe, snag-free cutting geometry that is ideal for slicing tasks in environments where an accidental tip puncture would be problematic, such as cutting food, opening packages near colleagues, or working with soft materials. The flat grind on the drifter produces a clean, efficient slice that moves through materials with minimal resistance. It is a geometry optimized for cutting, not stabbing, which is precisely what the majority of daily tasks demand. The blade spine is 2.5 millimeters thick, lean enough to keep the knife lightweight and the edge geometry efficient, without sacrificing the stability needed for controlled cutting pressure. The handle is available in both stainless steel and glass-filled nylon variants. The glass-filled nylon version is notably lightweight at just 2.6 ounces, making it one of the lightest capable EDC folders on this list. The stainless steel variant adds weight, but increases durability and gives the knife a more premium feel during daily carry. This makes the drifter one of the safest locking folders available at any price, which is a genuine advantage for users who work in physically demanding environments. Number 7. Spyderco Tenacious. Spyderco built the Tenacious in their value-focused lineup, but applied the same design philosophy and engineering standards that govern their premium American-made blades. The result is a folder that competes well above its price bracket in nearly every meaningful category. The blade is 3.39 inches of 8cr 13 MOV stainless steel with a satin finish and full flat grind. Spyderco's flat grind is exceptional, producing one of the thinnest, most efficient cutting geometries available on a production knife at this price. The flat grind means less material behind the edge, which translates directly into less cutting resistance and more feedback during slicing tasks. The blade profile is a modified drop point with a strong, sweeping belly and a slightly upswept tip. A versatile shape that handles fine tip work, aggressive slicing, food preparation, and general utility cutting with equal confidence. The blade thickness at the spine is 3.2 millimeters, offering a solid backbone for controlled cutting pressure without adding unnecessary mass to the edge geometry. The 8cr 13 MOV steel on the Tenacious responds particularly well to a ceramic rod. Spyderco's SharpMaker system is the natural pairing, and even 5 minutes of light work on that system will restore a clean, polished edge after heavy daily use. The blade also takes a hair-popping edge on a basic leather strop, which is a useful indication of the quality of the grind and the heat treatment applied to the steel. The handle is constructed from G10 fiberglass laminate. G10 is impervious to moisture, temperature extremes, oils, and chemicals, and the textured surface provides outstanding grip in wet or dirty conditions. Number 6. Benchmade Bugout 535, a blade that fundamentally changed how serious knife users think about lightweight carry. Benchmade set out to build the lightest, most carry-friendly, everyday knife possible without sacrificing the premium materials and quality standards their brand is known for. And the Bugout is the result of that mission, executed with remarkable precision. The blade is 3.24 inches of CPM S30V stainless steel, a premium American powder metallurgy steel that represents a genuine step up in performance from typical EDC steels. S30V was specifically formulated for knife blades by steel metallurgist Dick Barber in collaboration with Chris Reeve, and it delivers an exceptional combination of edge retention, corrosion resistance, and toughness that is noticeably superior to common budget steels in daily carry applications. The drop point blade profile features a clean, sweeping belly with a fine, controllable tip. The shape is versatile enough to handle everything from food prep to detailed cutting tasks with equal confidence. The blade grind is a modified semi-hollow grind that keeps the geometry efficient and slicing friendly while maintaining enough spine thickness for controlled pressure cuts. The blade spine measures 2.99 millimeters, lean by fixed blade standards but appropriate and stable for a premium EDC folder intended for lighter daily tasks rather than heavy camp work. The S30V steel holds its factory edge remarkably well through weeks of daily EDC use. Typical users report sharpening the Bugout far less frequently than knives equipped with lower-tier steels, which is a direct real-world benefit of the premium steel choice. It is equally accessible from both sides of the knife, operates smoothly under hard use, and is considered one of the strongest and most reliable lock mechanisms in production knife history. Benchmade backs every Bugout with their Life Sharp service. Free professional sharpening for the life of the knife. Number 5. Zero Tolerance 0350. A knife that was built from the ground up for professionals who operate in demanding environments and need a folder that delivers fixed blade confidence in a pocketable package. Zero Tolerance was established specifically to build premium, hard-use folders for military operators, law enforcement professionals, and serious outdoorsmen who put their tools through punishment that would destroy most production knives. And the 0350 is one of the clearest expressions of that mission. The blade is 3.25 inches of S30V premium powder metallurgy stainless steel, the same high-performance steel found on blades costing significantly more. S30V delivers outstanding edge retention, superior corrosion resistance, and excellent toughness, making an ideal choice for a hard-use EDC folder that needs to perform reliably across a wide range of cutting tasks and environmental conditions. The modified drop-point blade profile features a thick, reinforced tip that is designed to handle piercing and prying tasks without breaking. This is not a delicate tip built for fine work. It is a structural tip built for operators who need their knife to function as a prying tool, a glass breaker, or an emergency piercing tool when necessary. The blade grind is a flat grind that transitions to a slightly convex edge, a geometry that combines the slicing efficiency of a flat grind with the edge durability of a convex grind, producing a cutting edge that is both sharp and remarkably resistant to rolling or chipping under hard use. The blade spine is 3.9 millimeters thick, significantly thicker than most EDC folders, and intentionally so, as the added spine thickness provides genuine rigidity for tasks that demand blade stiffness without flex. Tolerance signature feature. Ceramic ball bearings in the blade pivot allow the blade to deploy with a fluid, effortless flick of the thumb stud or wrist that is unlike anything a conventional washer-based pivot can match. Number 4. Cold Steel AD10. A folding knife that approaches the strength and rigidity of a fixed blade in a package that clips into your pocket, and a knife that has earned genuine respect among users who demand maximum toughness from their EDC. Cold Steel built the AD10 around a single design principle. Create the strongest, most structurally reliable folding knife possible, without restriction on weight or bulk. The blade is 3.5 inches of CPM S35 VN stainless steel, a refined evolution of S30V that adds niobium to the alloy formula, improving toughness and impact resistance while maintaining the excellent edge retention and corrosion resistance that makes S30V so widely respected. S35VN is widely regarded as one of the best all-around EDC steels available, sitting at the intersection of sharpness, toughness, corrosion resistance, and field sharpenability. The modified Tonto blade profile is the defining visual characteristic of the AD10, a strong, angular tip geometry that provides exceptional piercing strength and tip rigidity, making it highly resistant to tip breakage during hard-use scenarios. The primary edge runs flat and clean, while the angular tip grind creates a secondary cutting edge near the point that is useful for scoring and detailed work. The blade spine is 4 millimeters thick, one of the thickest blade spines on any folding knife in this category, giving the AD10 a rigidity that is more characteristic of fixed blades than folders. The flat grind on the primary edge is executed cleanly and consistently, producing an efficient slicing geometry that complements the robust spine thickness well. The S35VN steel is capable of achieving a very fine edge with proper sharpening. A ceramic rod followed by a leather strop will produce a hair-splitting edge that is entirely out of character for a knife this tough and rigid. The overall knife weighs 6.4 ounces, substantial and intentional, reflecting the heavy-duty construction throughout. Number 3. Benchmade Griptilian 551. The Griptilian has been refined and improved over its long production run until every detail is exactly where Benchmade wants it, and the result is a folder that is essentially impossible to find fault with for daily carry use. The blade is 3.45 inches of CPM 20CV stainless steel, a premium powder metallurgy steel that represents a genuine upgrade from the previous S30V steel used in earlier Griptilian variants. CPM 20CV contains a high chromium content that gives it exceptional corrosion resistance alongside outstanding edge retention, making it one of the finest EDC steels available on a production knife in this price category. The modified drop-point blade profile features a robust tip geometry, a sweeping belly, and a clean flat grind that is executed with the precision you expect from American-made Benchmade production. The flat grind produces a thin, efficient edge geometry that slices with minimal resistance and provides excellent feedback through the handle during controlled cutting tasks. The blade spine is 3.49 millimeters thick, providing a confident, stable backbone for controlled cutting pressure without adding unnecessary mass to the edge geometry. The CPM 20CV steel holds its edge through extended daily carry use with impressive durability. Typical users sharpen the Griptilian significantly less often than knives with lower-tier steels, making it a genuinely low-maintenance EDC companion. Number 2. Spyderco Paramilitary 2, the runner-up spot. Number 2 goes to the Spyderco Paramilitary 2, universally known in the knife community as the PM2, and widely regarded as one of the finest production folding knives ever made regardless of price. This is not a knife that sneaks up on you. Its reputation precedes it in every knife forum, gear review, and professional recommendation list on the internet, and the reason is simple. The PM2 delivers a level of blade geometry, steel quality, ergonomic precision, and mechanical reliability that makes it genuinely difficult to improve upon for EDC use. The blade is 3.44 inches of CPM S30V stainless steel, Spyderco's standard premium steel offering on the PM2, though the knife is also available in CPM S45EN and other upgraded steel variants for users who want the absolute pinnacle of edge retention. The S30V steel is heat-treated by Spyderco to a hardness of 58 to 60 HRC, a range that delivers exceptional edge retention while maintaining enough toughness to resist chipping under the lateral stress that EDC knives regularly encounter. The blade profile is a modified sheepfoot. Spyderco calls it a leaf shape, with a full flat grind that is among the finest examples of that geometry on any production knife. The blade spine measures 3.5 millimeters thick, and Spyderco applies their distinctive spine jimping, a series of fine, evenly spaced serrations on the spine that provide a firm, controlled surface for the thumb during reinforced cuts and detailed work. Heat compression lock is Spyderco's most significant engineering contribution to the folding knife world. A liner lock that is accessed from the spine of the knife rather than the side, positioning the lock engagement point in the strongest possible location relative to the direction of cutting force. The PM2 is made in Golden, Colorado, USA. It is the benchmark that all other EDC folders are measured against. Number 1. Benchmade 940 Osborne, a blade that represents the absolute pinnacle of what an everyday carry folding knife can be when design brilliance, premium materials, and decades of refinement all come together in perfect harmony. Designed by custom knife maker Warren Osborne, the 940 has been in Benchmade's lineup since 2000 and has been refined continuously over that span until every single detail serves a precise purpose. This is not just a great knife. It is arguably the most complete, most intelligently designed, and most universally capable EDC folder in the world right now. The blade is 3.4 inches of CPM 20CV stainless steel, a high chromium powder metallurgy steel with exceptional edge retention, outstanding corrosion resistance, and enough toughness to handle daily cutting tasks without chipping or rolling. The hardness is set at 60 to 62 HRC, notably higher than most production EDC blades, which translates directly into a sharper, longer-lasting edge that stays functional through weeks of daily cutting without requiring frequent maintenance. The blade profile is a reverse tanto, one of Warren Osborne's signature design elements, and one of the most distinctive blade shapes in the EDC world. The reverse tanto features a cutting edge that sweeps upward toward the tip from below, while the spine drops downward from the handle, creating a tip that is positioned at approximately the midline of the blade. This geometry produces an extraordinarily strong, reinforced tip that handles piercing and fine detail work without fragility, while the sweeping belly provides an excellent slicing surface for food prep, box opening, and general daily cutting. The handle is constructed from anodized 6061 aluminum, lightweight, rigid, beautifully machined, and available in multiple color options including blue, orange, and OD green alongside the classic black.